Chevy is called the heartbeat of America for a reason. With SUVs made to move with your rhythm. The versatile Equinox tackles your entire day. The spacious Traverse fits your crew and your whole weekend. And Trax brings style with value you can count on. All infused with tech that has your back, so your drive always hits the right chord. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Have you ever discovered that some of the best experiences weren't the ones you planned? That happened to our family in Bari, Italy, and it reminded me that some of life's greatest treasures are found when we're willing to slow down. This is Summit After the Storm podcast, and I'm Bart Wilbanks. When most people think about traveling to Italy, they picture Rome or Venice, maybe Florence. Bari usually isn't the first city that comes to mind. For us, Bari wasn't the destination. It was simply a gateway to Greece. We arrived by train after leaving Rome and spent a day exploring before boarding an overnight ferry. And I'm glad we did. We walked along the waterfront, visited the Castello Normano Svevo, a castle that has stood watch over the city for centuries. Then we wandered through the narrow streets of Old Town. One of my favorite memories wasn't inside a famous landmark. It was watching local women sitting outside their homes making fresh pasta by hand. No stage, no performance, no audience, just generations of tradition being passed on from one pair of hands to the next. It wasn't something we had planned. It wasn't the top of a travel list, but it's one of the moments that I remember the most. It made me wonder, how many beautiful things do we miss because we're always rushing toward the next destination? I know I'm guilty of that. I like schedules, plans, checking the next item off the itinerary. Sometimes I become so focused on where I'm going that I forget to appreciate where I am. Jesus understood the value of slowing down. In Matthew 6, verse 26, he said, "Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them." Before the lesson, Jesus simply invited the people to look, notice, pay attention. Sometimes the lesson isn't found in accomplishing more. Sometimes it's found observing what God has placed right in front of us. That afternoon in Bari reminded me that significance isn't determined by popularity. Some of the world's most meaningful places will never make the front page of a travel brochure. The same is true for people. The quiet coworker, the neighbor that you've never really met, the family dinner that seems ordinary. Those moments often become the memories that we treasure the most. Maybe today, you've been so focused on your next goal that you've overlooked the blessings already surrounding you. Take a breath, slow down, and look around. You may discover that the hidden treasure you've been searching for has been right beside you all along. If this episode encouraged you, I would love for you to follow Summit After the Storm podcast on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube, or whatever platform you listen on. Season 4 follows our family's journey across Europe, discovering timeless lessons from history, culture, faith, leadership, and family. Next week, our journey leaves Italy behind as we board an overnight ferry across the Adriatic Sea. What seemed like nothing more than transportation became one of the most meaningful transitions of our entire trip. Every destination has a story. Every story has a lesson. Until next time, keep climbing. Poly poly.